In this video, I'm up on the roof doing some roof repair, and I'm going to be fixing some nails that popped through some shingles. You can see it's got a little flapper there. I was up after the winter and I saw this one, so I want to fix that. It's in the garage, so not that big of a deal. I got a putty knife, I got some roof repair, and I got a pry bar. And that roof repair, it's basically just tar in a caulking tube. And if I go over by my vehicles, you can see there's another one like that, and there's a whole bunch of nails that aren't even under the other shingles, so there's not very good overlap on some of these. You can see two of them there, and for these I'm just going to use the tar and just tar over them because they didn't actually back out or anything like that. They're just really crappy placement. There's another one right there. In fact, the garage is pretty bad. I'm not sure if a different crew did the garage than the rest of the house, but I didn't find any problems on the rest of the house. It's all in the garage, so maybe they got like a kid to do this or something. Anyway, I'm going to use the putty knife. I'm going to just scrape underneath the asphalt shingle and just get it moving. And then I'm going to take the pry bar, get in there and pop it up, and then come from the top and then grab the nail head with the pry bar and just get the nail out. I know there's some videos on the internet that show people taking a hammer and just hitting the nail back into the hole. I'm not going to do that because obviously the hole is already widened and it's already loose. So I don't think there's any reason to put the nail back in, because it's just going to back itself out again. And then once the nail's out, I'm going to take the caulking gun and then squirt some of this roof repair up underneath the shingle and make sure there's plenty that comes out the hole on the top. And then I'm just going to push the shingle down a little bit, move that tar around, and just make sure it's all the way penetrated through both the upper shingle and the lower shingle. And I'm just going to take the putty knife and I'm going to smooth it out a little bit. I'm no professional at this, but eventually it's going to look pretty good. If these were not black shingles, it would look, I guess, kind of bad. But because I have black shingles, it's really not. I could make a big mess up here. It's not that big of a deal, and no one would ever know the difference. But if you have brown shingles, something like that, obviously you're going to want to be a little bit more cautious so that it doesn't look bad from the street level. But for this, it's all good. And I do that other nail pop off camera because it's just too close to the edge, and I didn't want to film that one. So that's how I did this. And then, like I said, for the nails that are just not under shingles, I just take the tar and go over top of them and cover them up that way. Anyway, thanks for checking out my video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.